So, what we're going to do now is go into a meditation to help us better understand what needs to be released and the path forward to releasing it. So, in doing so, I'd love for you to take this time to close your eyes and find your natural breath in this moment. Coming to it, whatever it is and wherever it's at. Maybe it's a little short and shallow, and that's okay. Just let it be. Letting your chest find its natural rhythm. Beautiful. Now I want you to focus in on that heart space. Imagine seeing white light there. It's just like a droplet, small little ember of white light. What we're going to do is with every breath we take, we're going to expand out this light, letting it stretch all around us. Maybe first it just creates a globe around your heart center. Then with a breath in, it expands out to carry out or cover the whole chest area, up the shoulders, down the stomach, expanding in every direction until you find that this orb, this white light orb, is now completely surrounding your entire body. 3 feet above, below, in front, and in every direction. What we've just created is a shield, a safe space for us to kind of release into a little bit further. Instead of clenching onto that energy and that essence of who we are, we're now opening and expanding out our energy so it can safely sit within this orb, allowing us to be fully ourselves without fear of being too big or too small, just allowing ourselves to take up some space and the exact amount of space that we feel comfortable with. And in doing this, you might find that your body's relaxing a bit. You might find that your emotional body is seeping back into your physical body. And your spiritual body, when it floats above our heads, out of fear, it's coming back into your physical body. This is because you're creating a safe space, allowing all of these bodies, energetic bodies, to come together within you. And now in this moment of relaxation and pause, I want you to summon the thing that you think needs to be released from your life. If it's a physical thing, envision it in front of you. If it's an energetic thing or concept, bring that also in front of you in whatever means necessary. Beautiful. Now I want you to look at this thing, this energy. And first, I just want you to send it some gratitude for the role it's played in your life up until this point. Next, I want you to look at it and communicating through your heart center energetically. Ask it what lesson it was there to teach you. Now, ask it kindly and with love to be shed from your life. And if that feels like too much of a step right now, ask it, what is the process for letting it go? Again, approaching it with gratitude and love. And asking that you maybe need to forgive yourself a little, to take a step with courage, just to bow your head in gratitude and move on. Just honor whatever is coming in, not attaching to it. You might have some fear that initially sparks, and that's okay. Just allow it to exist. Now, to close this out, I want you to look again at this energy. I want you to put out your hands and call it into your hands. Bring it into a solid energy form or solid energy ball and hold it in your hands. In doing this, I want you to say one last note of appreciation for what it's taught you. And then envision it turning that light in itself, transmuting into seeds and fertilizer that you can then open your hands and let it fall down into the earth to be renewed and recycled into new energy. Beginning the process of letting go, however slowly it's meant to play out, and allowing it just to be. And when you're ready, start to move your fingers and your toes, shaking out your legs and your arms, and coming back to this space. And if you're feeling called to right now, you can stay in this meditational state and just reflect on what came through today. Otherwise, let us take 5 minutes and reflect on what came through with our journal, just writing it out. Again, not attaching to anything, just allowing it to be. We'll come back and close out this session together in about 4 or 5 minutes. So just take this time again to just really absorb what came through today. Take another 30 seconds to just wrap up this thought. You can always come back to this once we close out the session, or feel free to pause. Thank you so much for joining me in this. I think, this can always be, again, a very, not only an intimidating looking card, but a hard concept, especially when we're a little afraid of what it means to let something go. I always like to think about this idea when the death card comes up, that I have 2 paths in front of me. And one is concrete, and it's paved, and people go on it all the time, and it's something I've actually traveled down. But then there's this path to the side. It's just dirt. Things are growing over it. And I've never been down there before. And this card really is asking you, you have a choice here. You ultimately always have a choice. You can continue moving the way you have been and see where that gets you, even though you've kind of been through that cycle before. Or you can take a leap of faith and you can see where that other path will take you. And so today, don't put any pressure on yourself that anything has to happen immediately. Maybe that feels good, so then follow it. But otherwise, just be kind to yourself and let this information sink in. All right, so we are going to close out this session just like we started, by putting our hands on our heart, taking a breath in and out.